Hey everybody, I'm here with one of my favorite sales reps. It's Carlo Trinidad from AM Resorts. Carlo, tell us what we're going to talk about today.
Today, we are going to talk about the amazing dreams Puerto Aventuras and the exciting enhancements taking place at that property.
You know, that is one of my favorite properties. I've probably stayed there about a dozen times now. And I've spent a couple, 2 or 3 Christmases there, and I'm actually campaigning to go there for this one, especially with all the changes that are happening. So I am really excited to hear about all the changes. So let's jump into it, shall we?
Like we shall.
So Dreams Puerto Aventuras, I was really excited to hear about these renovations that are happening because it's in a really great location. RAS, if you are watching this resort actually hits all the marks for you. They've got butler service or drink service at the beach. They've got the swim up bars. They've got the room service. And no reservations for a la carte dining. So this is, if you haven't been here before, this is definitely a resort that you should check out. And I've had many brides here, as you know, Carlo. So we've got some exciting announcements about some wedding enhancements that they're doing. This location, I love it because it's in a gated community and it's got extremely great walkability. There's the little town of Puerto Aventuras. I like how you say it better, by the way.
Puerto Aventuras.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like Puerto Aventuras, whatever. But it's great because it's there's a little marina. There's lots of little shops where you could buy really overpriced souvenirs, and a couple of fun bars. And then there's Chedraui, a grocery store just across the highway. There's a walkway over top so that you can get there safely, and a great place to pick up your lime peanuts, your vanilla, all those great Mexican souvenirs. So enough about the location. Carlo, go ahead and let's get into this. Tell me what's changing.
Well, there's pretty well much. And what I love about the enhancements happening is that I can honestly say it's as close to a brand new resort when this property finishes. As you can see, it is a mid-rise property, and that's probably one of its best features why families love it, because the resort is compact. I mean, the sea, the beach, and the pool area, everything is right there. So there's a huge following and repeat clientele base for this property.
Absolutely.
Now, as I mentioned, everything is going to change. So there's going to be a lot of exterior work happening and, of course, interior work. The property is closed right now and it's reopening on August 5. So this is a rendering of the new arrival experience. It's going to be a lot more updated, a lot more elevated. It's really going to give you that sense of beach and relax based on the decor when they arrive.
Very nice.
Now, this is the new lobby, very bright. I don't know if you remember when you arrive at the former lobby, it was a bit dark, right? Circa 1990s, a lot of black marble. The color schemes were in the browns, but out with the old and in with the new. Very welcoming, very inviting. It's super warm and friendly, and again, all new furnishings, all new decor.
Now, you didn't tell me that they were already ready for me to show up. I see that they've got some champagne on the table there, just waiting for me to go and do my check-in.
Exactly, right?
So this changed a little bit as we look at this, we see the check-in counter is I guess on our left.
Correct.
And yeah, exactly. Thank you. And so it's now a sit-down experience as opposed to come up to the counter and check in. So that is going to feel a lot more cozy, I think. And the decor looks a lot more circa 2020,
Yeah.
2021. Let's not say 2020 anymore. Let's just go 2021.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, we don't stop there. We continue the enhancements with the rooms. And this is the biggest transformation. All of the rooms are being gutted, per se, pretty well much. And it's going to receive all new decor, all new furnishings, from beds to linens to drapery, all the sofas that you see there. And as you know, with Dreams Puerto Aventuras, there are rooms that face the ocean side, and then there are rooms that face almost the marina side. So I'm really happy to see that these rooms are going to receive kind of that very, again, following that whole theme of very beachy and very zen color scheme into the rooms.
And I like the fact that you've got a place to hang your hat. I see that
Yeah,
right by the door there. Perfect.
exactly. There you go. Yeah, swim out suites.
Yeah.
And then that was something that, and again, when you're looking at properties, there's a lot of wish list. When you see a resort, you always say, "Oh, I wish it had this." And this was a big wish list for the property. So happy to say that there are going to be 38 swim out suites. Again, they're going to be on both sides of the building, whether it's pool side, if you will, or on the other side, garden side.
Okay, and garden side was where the adults only pool was, and by pool side you mean the side that's sort of facing the ocean. So you might,
Correct.
I would say, depending on where the room's located, you might have a sort of a peekaboo view of the ocean, depending on palm trees and umbrellas and all that kind of stuff.
Correct.
And you said that, is there an age limit currently proposed for the swim up rooms?
No, actually, which is great.
Okay.
Families are able to enjoy swim outs should they wish. But the only thing they do is, as with other AM Resorts properties with swim outs in the family brand, there is a document or a waiver that the families need to sign.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Now let's talk about food and beverage, the
Yes.
culinary offering. So all of the restaurants, all of the dining outlets, all of the bars at Dreams Puerto Aventuras also going to be renovated. Complete new decor, complete new feel. Again, it's that whole visual experience with the taste experience. It's all going to blend perfectly. And I mean, and look at this. This is the Italian restaurant. This is the Seaside Grill, and this is the Asian restaurant. Additionally, the Coco Cafe, our famous Coco Cafe, which is our answer to Starbucks, that's also going to be relocated. And they're also going to put an ice creamery or a gelato, gelateria, in with the Coco Cafe, so the kids can enjoy, or the adults, because me, I'm all about the ice cream.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes, so there's going to be a gelato ice cream place.
Nice. Well, that's pretty exciting. Do you know where it's going to be?
Right,
or are you not allowed to say yet?
Yeah, exactly. That's and that's why we don't have the renderings for it,
right?
Because it's still in the design element, even though the property is already going through the renovation and enhancements. We're still far enough from reopening date that things might change.
So the Italian restaurant, that one, it's still going to have the open air, and it looks like it's still going to have a section of it that's indoors where Correct. You've got air conditioning and stuff like that.
Correct.
The bottom left, that is open air. So we're actually, this is as if we're standing close to the kitchen looking out towards the resort. Yeah. And then the sushi one, that, I mean, it looks like they've really made it bigger, unless they've done some really tricky stuff with mirrors. So I'm excited for that. I mean, you and I are both here in Vancouver, Canada, and we know we all love our sushi. So I love going to the all-inclusive resorts, and it's like all you can eat sashimi, and it doesn't cost anything extra. Bring it on. Just keep bringing the food.
And another thing, though, that's really, really amazing to point out is that with AM Resorts properties, and this won't be an exception, when we have a la carte restaurants with an outdoor seating as well as an indoor seating, guests who want the outdoor experience, I love dining al fresco, there's no dress code for the men.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, that's a really big one. You're spending hard-earned vacation dollars to go on vacation. I can certainly appreciate where, if you're indoors and there's air conditioning, I can understand that. But when you're eating outside and it's, it's cooled down to 25 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, like 80, I'm guessing, maybe 85.
In the 70s, yeah, in the
70s. Okay. But yeah, can you imagine if you had to wear long pants? If I think everybody would be far more comfortable wearing golf shorts or something like that. So
exactly.
Well done, you. Good going.
Excellent. Now, moving over to the spa, for me, that's one of my treats when I go on vacation anywhere, right? And of course, at our properties as well. I'm all about the spa, right? And I'm happy to say that the spa at the resort also going to receive a complete transformation.
Oh, wow.
And as well, they're going to add a new indoor-outdoor fitness center.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah.
excited about that.
Exactly. And you know what we should do too? And because these are renderings, right? I
Yeah.
think when we get the real photos, let's do another one and let's invite, I would love to invite the new director of sales for Dreams Puerto Aventuras because
Yeah,
let's have him on the line with us and he's right on property so he can tell you as he sees it, which is awesome.
that would be fabulous. So if you're watching now and you have questions about this resort and what we're going to see in future, please comment down below and we'll store those up. And once we're ready to have that next video, we will get all of your questions answered.
Now, there are also some additional features and facilities at the property that, well, unfortunately, we just haven't had the renderings for. The kids club and the teen club are also going to be enhanced. And in the front pool here, as you see, there's going to be a little area dedicated for a kids splash zone. And as well, all the swimming pools at the property. So that will be the main pool in the front. And again, in the what is then, because the property is closed, what was then known as the adult-only pool,
Right.
that pool will also be updated with new tiling. This is a great photo as you see it because it showcases the view, right? So you will see the front side facing the sea and the ocean, and the back side of the property where you will see a little bit of a marina, and there's still water views back there. Right?
Exactly. And that's what makes it so pretty. And that's where you'll see the sunset on the backside. So you either get sunrise, ocean front, or sunset, water view.
Now, destination weddings, this is one of those
Yes.
iconic spots at the property. Love the fact that you've got this area that has the water view surrounding the ceremony. Fantastic for photos. So that will stay. However,
Cool.
there's going to be a new area, an expanded terrace. We're able to also have additional events, whether it's weddings or other events for groups.
Ah, yes. This will be really nice. You know, I think almost every bride that I sent to this resort, almost all got married at the gazebo. You know, it's just such a great location. And as you can see, the way they've got the seating set up there, that it really is more private.
There you go. So those, in a nutshell, is what's happening with the resort. And again, we will come back, you know, when everything goes live, when everything reopens, and we'd love to have the director of sales, you know, showcase while from property, you know, the stunning views, right? And just to tease us more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to share with us this fabulous resort. It, as you say, it's a family favorite. You know, it in the past, I've always said to people, you know, it looks like it needs a little love. Now it's finally getting it. But the thing that always brought me back and to the point where I have friends that refuse to stay anywhere else is the service has always been fantastic. The food is so good. And they just include so many things. You know, there's no silly wristbands. Like I say, it's top shelf alcohol. No dining reservations required. You show up and they'll seat you. It's
24-hour
everything you can
room
ask for.
service.
24-hour room service. Yeah, and that's my favorite thing. You know, we get to the resort, and before I even take my luggage out and start unpacking, I'm calling room service and I'm like, "Hi, may I have a glass of wine for myself and a beer for my husband?" And they bring it up, and then you're unpacking while you're already in vacation mode. Like, life doesn't get much better than this. And now we'll be able to do that with ice cream as well. So sounds fabulous. Well, thank you again, Carlo. We really appreciate you taking the time, and looking forward to doing another video with you as we go live.
Looking forward to that. And again, thank you for the opportunity. Stay safe, everyone.
Thanks.